there are restaurant dishes that are difficult to recreate in your home kitchen. Maybe you don't have the time, or you don't have the equipment, or you don't want to put in the effort. Well, then there are restaurant dishes that you should be making at home. So should I, but I don't. Like duck. I love ordering it on menus, but I don't make it at home until now, because Julia's going to show us a very easy way to prepare duck.
That's it. Now, duck is as easy to prepare as a chicken breast. In fact, I think it's easier because duck has more flavor and you have that gorgeous duck fat to work with.
It's known as better chicken.
It is actually. So the first thing you got to do is get your hands on some duck.
Okay.
And these are from the supermarket. These are 7 to 8 ounce duck breasts. Now, these are Pekin duck breasts, which is usually what you find at the supermarket. And what you want to do is you want to score the fat. You see, I've already scored 2. I'm going to score these 2. That really helps that fat render, and that is the key to making good duck. So, sharp knife, turn the duck over. Look for any bits of silver skin that might be a little chewy. You just want to take those out. And trim any excess fat. You want to leave a little because it renders and it shrinks in the pan. All right, so like I said, you want to score this fat. You don't want to go through the meat, just through the fat. Going to do a hatch mark pattern, about 1/2 inch between hashes. So going one direction. So do that way. And then I like to actually turn the breast the other direction. Makes it easier to do a nice hatch mark. The other trick, season these thoroughly. Gonna pat them dry, top and bottom. Now we're gonna season them with a lot of salt and pepper. This is 2 teaspoons of kosher salt and 1.5 teaspoons of ground black pepper. Season it liberally on both sides. So you want to give the salt some time to work. So you want to do this at least 6 hours in advance, but you could do it up to 24 hours in advance. Just going to cover this with plastic wrap, wash my hands, and we'll put it in the fridge. All right, this duck has been salting for at least 6 hours. It's time to get cooking.
All right.
So here I have a nice 12-inch nonstick skillet. And this is the method that works with no matter what kind of duck breed you have, because it starts in a cold skillet. Heat's not on yet. So what I'm going to do is lay the duck in the skillet fat side down, because rendering the fat is really the most important part. Otherwise it tastes too flabby.
Sure.
But you know, the meat itself, it's as thin as a boneless, skinless chicken breast. It'll cook like that. So you want to give that fat time to render and get good and crisp. So we're going to turn the pan on medium heat, anywhere from 17 to 20 minutes. So while that's cooking, we're going to make a quick sauce.
Okay.
Now, once you know how to make this sauce, you'll find yourself making it for everything, because it is so simple and so good.
Great.
All right, so it's figs and pork, classic combination with duck. So this is a 1/4 cup of black mission figs. And we're just going to cut them in half. That way they can soften nicely in the sauce as the sauce simmers. All right, so into the little saucepan they go. Now we're going to add the port. This is ruby port, just 1/2 cup.
Okay.
No need to use any fancy or expensive port. The least expensive ruby port is perfect here.
Gotcha.
So we're going to gussy up the flavor with some vinegar. This is a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. Give it a little punch. And last, a little sugar. 3 tablespoons of sugar, a little sweet,
Sure.
a little vinegar, a lot of port. We're going to put this over medium heat. We're just going to let this simmer on its own about 15 minutes. The sauce will reduce, it'll look a little syrupy, and the whole thing will measure about 1/2 cup.
Fantastic.
That's it.
That's it?
It's the waiting game. Don't things smell good?
They smell amazing.
All right, this sauce is done. It's been reducing for 15 minutes. You can see the texture of the sauce. It's reduced and it's just slightly thickened, but as this cools, it'll get even thicker.
It's just on the cusp of being a syrup.
Yep. So I'm gonna set it aside off the heat. Now let's take a look at our duck that's been cooking over here on its own. I've been checking it periodically, obviously. All right, let's take a look. Oh, goodness. Oh, one more beautiful than the next.
Can't get that with a chicken.
Nope, slow and low is the tempo for this. Now on this back side where there's no skin, I'm gonna turn the heat down to medium low, and it really only takes a minute or 2 to finish cooking that meat through.
Gorgeous.
I'm guessing you like medium rare duck?
I love medium rare duck.
Same. So we wanna cook it to about 125 degrees.
Okay.
All right, it's been about 2 minutes on this second side. It doesn't take long to finish cooking that duck through, and it's just slowly cooking in that rendered duck fat. All right, so again, we're gonna take the temperature, medium rare. We're looking for 125 to 130, somewhere like that. Oh, there we have it, 127, perfect. All right, off goes the heat. Duck comes out of the pan, and I'm gonna put it on a wire rack and just let it rest for about 10 minutes. Let those juices redistribute before we dive in. covered with foil. We're gonna let those take a little 10-minute nap under their space blanket. And meanwhile, this fat, I'm not gonna throw it away.
Thank you.
This is liquid gold.
Sure is.
I'm gonna set it off heat, let it cool down a little bit, then I'll strain it and put it in the fridge to use again later.
Save that fat.
Okay, the duck has been resting. Et voila. All right, so now I'm gonna slice these up on a gorgeous bias, make a beautiful platter. Oh,
Beautifully pink.
medium rare right in the center.
Getting a little bit of that duck crackling fat on top of every piece. Yum, yum.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna put this on a platter. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, perfect medium rare. You know, some people like it a little more well done, and that's okay too.
Sure.
There are instructions for that in the recipe if you like it medium. Oh, perfectly cooked, all of them. Here's the sauce that has been cooling. It's still warm. You can see it's just a little bit thicker,
yes.
and it just glides right over the meat. I'm gonna save the rest of this for our plates.
Yes, please.
All right, I'm gonna go for the back end here.
Oh, lovely.
A little extra sauce with a few of those figs.
Gorgeous.
Oh, enjoy, Bridget.
I know I will.
It feels like a special occasion when you have duck, doesn't it?
It sure does.
Duck has so much flavor, and that crisp skin on top, and that pepper and salt.
Beautiful, beautiful flavor.
For full episodes of your favorite cooking shows, head over to ATK's Full Episodes channel on YouTube. You can stream complete seasons of America's Test Kitchen, Cook's Country, and more. See you there.